Hello and welcome back to the podcast. My name is Gwen Montoya. I am a marketing strategist. I am thrilled that you're here. If you're a returning listener, thank you so much for coming back. If this is your first time listening, thank you for checking it out. I hope that you learned something interesting today. So, yes, I am a marketing strategist. The way that I approach marketing is a little bit different. I approach it from an integrated perspective, a holistic perspective, because what I believe, especially for small business owners, all of our marketing is connected. And as small business owners, it's a little bit harder for us because we are teams almost always of one, maybe two or three if we're very lucky. Maybe you're outsourcing to a VA or you have a team member. But beyond that, we are in charge of doing this marketing, and our marketing works better when it works together. So that's what I want to talk about today. I want to share the different aspects that you have of your marketing, what they do, and how they connect with each other to help you grow and to help you reach your goals. This is an important topic because a lot of small business owners think if they just get enough traffic, if they can just go viral, then that will solve all of their marketing problems. When in reality, a lot of times what that does is that highlights your marketing problems instead of solving your marketing problems. For nearly all of us, it is not one single act that we do that drives our marketing and brings in every single sale. It is a variety of things, and we have to understand what they are, how they work together, and where to put our attention and our focus. I'm going to start with your website, which is your home base. This is a place where you control all of the branding. Somebody can come to your website to learn more about your business, to learn more about your perspective. There's no distractions, there's no ads, there's no other businesses popping up on the sidebar. It is just you. So if your website is your home base, how does it fit into your marketing? Well, number one, it's a perfect introduction to you. That's obvious. It is a perfect place to list out all of your services, list out all of your products in the order that you want them with all of the information that you want your potential clients to have. But it's also a way to grow our email list because one of the things that happens with our website is that when somebody comes to our website, unless we get their email, we don't have a way to talk to them. We don't have a way to market to them on our own terms. So using your website as a way to grow your email list is also a really good idea. Another way that we can grow our email list, which I will talk about more in just a minute, is social media. Social media is great for awareness. It is great, generally speaking, for introducing you to new audiences. It is a way to nurture. It is a way to entertain. It is a way to inform. And I like to think of it kind of as a vibe check that maybe is a little bit harder to do with our websites because as much as our websites are our home base, we tend to not change them a lot. Sometimes we'll go through a rebrand, but for the most part, our websites pretty much stay the same. Maybe we'll add a blog post, maybe we'll add a new service. But our social media gets updated much more frequently. And so it is a better way for somebody to get a stronger idea of who we are, how we like to work, what our personality is, more about us than our website. The other neat thing about social media that's a little bit different from our website. So our website is what it is. It is our homepage, it is our service pages, it is our product pages, it's our about pages. We can, understanding how somebody typically goes through a website, we can kind of guess where they're going to go and where they spend their time. We can also use analytics to tell us more about this. With social media, when we promote something, we are bringing it directly to our customers' attention in a way that might be a little bit more challenging to do on our website when somebody just lands on our website and they are clicking around. But when we use social media, we can use posts, we can use videos, we can use stories, all of the tools that social media brings us to highlight very specific things in a way that can be a little bit more challenging on our website. And again, we want to get our social media users from social media to our email so that we can talk to them on our own time. We don't own social media. We don't own those platforms. We can't necessarily guarantee that somebody who likes every single post of ours and leaves a comment on every single post is going to see our next post. So what about email? Email is the thing that we own. Just like our website, we have complete control over it. There's no pop-ups, there's no distractions. We get to decide what to share. What I love about email is it is a direct conversation with somebody who has already expressed interest in what we're doing because they've given us their email. If somebody signs up for your email list, they are telling you very clearly that they want to hear more from you. And unlike social media, our email list goes with us. We can move it wherever we want to go. If we start a new social media platform, we can't necessarily move all of our followers to a new platform. We also can't reach all of our followers whenever we want the way that we can with email. Let this be the day that you set up an email list if you haven't done it. If you have an email list and you haven't really done much with it, today's a good day to send them an email. And if you want even more reason, studies show that the ROI on email marketing is much higher than on social media or pretty much any other marketing method. So we've talked about your website, we've talked about social media, we've talked about email. These are all ways that people can find you, that you can connect with people. I want to take that a little bit further because another aspect of marketing that I think is incredibly important and often gets overlooked is networking. Networking, depending on your business, can be an incredible way to meet new people, build relationships, find referral partners, and get in front of an audience that isn't necessarily tied to social media or being online. Something else I really appreciate about networking that might sound a little bit strange, but it is a really good opportunity for you to practice talking about what you do. As small business owners, a lot of times we are building our business in not necessarily silence, but definitely in solitude. We don't necessarily have somebody to bounce ideas off of. We don't necessarily have somebody to practice our pitch with. So, going to networking events and practicing your pitch and practicing talking about how you help people can not only help you be better in a networking event, it can also inform your marketing strategy overall. Because if you are saying the same thing on your social media and your website and in your email and you try it at a networking event and it falls flat, people are confused. They don't know what you mean. They're asking more questions that you thought were pretty obvious. Then that might be an indication that what you're sharing on social media isn't connecting with your audience the way that you hoped it would. And I don't know about you, but I have absolutely had an experience where I was networking and I thought I was really clear about what I was offering in my head. And when I said it, I could actually see somebody's eyes glaze over. And when you have a person that you're talking to and their eyes glaze over, you know you're on the wrong path. You know you need to update what you're talking about. And on the flip side, I've also said something and seen somebody's eyes light up. I've seen them get very excited about what I was talking about. And again, that is really great feedback in a way that I wouldn't have otherwise. The last one I want to share is search engine optimization, SEO, and blogging. These are both ways to get more traffic to your site over time. This isn't something that's going to pay off in the first month. It's going to need more time than that. But what happens is over time, more people find you. You are reaching people who are looking for exactly what you have. These are people who may not be on social media at all, or maybe they're not looking for what you do on social media. They're using a search engine to look for you, which means that you are meeting people who are actively looking for what you do where they are, and you are providing them the information that they need so that they can work with you. One of the things that I see small businesses do is they tend to focus on just one aspect. They tend to get very hyperfixated, especially on social media, and then they don't focus on their website at all. They don't focus on their email list. They don't focus on any kind of networking. So what happens is they spend all of their time and energy on social media when in reality they need to be broader. Their audience may not even necessarily be connecting with them on social media in the way that they think they're going to. So being able to have a more integrated approach to your marketing means that your goals can be more aligned because you are looking at all of the different options instead of just one, and you have a variety of tools in your toolbox instead of just relying on a hammer for every single thing. So to recap, your website can send people to your email list. It can also send people to your social media, which gives them a better idea of who you are and how you can work with them. Your social media can send people to your website. It can also send people to your email, again, giving people a broader understanding of who you are and how they can work with you. Networking gets you in front of brand new people that maybe you wouldn't have met otherwise. Search engine optimization and blogging, if that's something that you want to do, helps you get you in front of searchers who are looking for exactly what you do. And because they're going to your website, that's also an opportunity for them to check out your social media and to join your email list. It's all connected. That's all I have for you today. If you have any questions, please email me, Gwen@gwenmontoya.com. If this has inspired you to think about your marketing in a different way, I would love to hear about it.